our #1 numismatist, and yours as well. We have a wonderful, this is one of the most anticipated coins, right? This is pretty, I mean, this is a new release, collector version. If you're into this 2019, this is the W, which is your West Point Mint. This is your Proof 70, so it's perfect. And it's DCAM, and we'll go into that, what that deep cameo means. It's first day of edition. It's limited edition, 2,796, that Silver Eagle dollar coin. Fantastic, 4 flex of $44.99 to get home. It's $179.95 for you. And I love that you said this is one of the most anticipated coins, and it's
yeah, well, the proof
out,
coin,
right?
when it comes out, it always is. Here's the problem with this coin. The big problem with this coin is I made a significant error in this by not buying enough because we were so focused on the mint state coin. This is the quantity that I have for the entire year, 2,796 in our first day issue for the brand new Proof Silver Eagles. They don't always release them at the beginning of the year. The Proof Eagles are oftentimes released in the middle of the year, towards the end of the year, or somewhere in there, but not always on like that, in that first week. There's the first 10 days is the Proof coin released. And I told everybody, and there's a secondary story I'm gonna talk about here in just a second on this coin. So I only did 2,796, because understand, we have to, it's a significant investment for us to do these Silver Eagles. So we did the ANACS first day of issue as our today special. So that was 12,000 coins. We just did the ICGs, okay? 3,900, and we're gonna sell out, or 3,600, we're gonna sell every single solitary one of those. You have to understand, I had to buy about 200,000 American Eagles to do that. So we bought somewhere in the neighborhood of about 6.5 tons of silver. So you can do the math on that. So then I have to go out and buy this coin, and I have to buy, you know, 5 to 10,000 of this coin. So, you know, that's another, you know, about 100 pounds and a couple 100 pounds of silver that we have to do this coin. And so we did 2,796. And as it turns out, this is going to sell out today. Okay, this is what I had for the entire year. We have already sold over 2,000 of these.
Already?
And I sold them one day.
Already?
I sold them one day on the Today's Special day. Normally this lasts us all the way till October, November. Because once
like 4 months or so.
Whenever they sell out, I usually have a fairly good run on them. I'm gonna get 2 days out of these is all that it is. Because as you mentioned in the last coin, first day of issue, once that sells out, that's it. So I can't bring that back. There is going to be exactly 2,796 individually numbered, closed down limited edition, first day of issue, as you can see, first day of issue, Proof Eagles, and that's the PR. Remember how I was saying, you know, the other one's not PR, it's mint state. They're different, okay?
Sure.
Proof is not a condition, it's a method of manufacturing. See, the coins are made differently. Deep cameo means you've got this beautiful mirror field, and see how it looks like a piece of cameo jewelry?
It like jumps out at you like 3D.
Well, yeah, it's a collector favorite for that exact reason. It's the best looking coin. And the United States Mint then signs it in essence right here with a W or West Point Mint mark. And so you've got that, so it's truly spectacular in that regard. And then you have $179.95, which is my lowest price in years. Now here's the secondary part of this. And I think customers have been on board with this, which is why we've sold, like I said, well over 2,000. I suspect we only have, actually, I think we're about 2,200 now, 2,200 or 2,300 already sold. So this will 100% sell out today.
Absolutely.
So here's my prediction. As you said, I've been doing this my entire adult life. I've been here at HSN, starting to go, I'm almost going on 20 years now. It's about 16 or almost 17. And I deal with facts and figures. I'm a pretty black and white guy. But this one I'm gonna speculate a little bit.
Sure, go ahead. We trust it.
I believe that if this follows suit, that this is going to be the rarest West Point minted American Proof Silver Eagle, other than, of course, the inaugural year 1995, which in this condition is a $30,000 coin. The rarest. And here's why. All we do is, like I said, my entire office is just full of graphs and trend lines and computers and all this other stuff where we track like mintage velocity. I mean, you know, how many they're selling, how many they're making. And based on all that and where the mintages are going, I didn't think 2019 was going to be a big mintage anyway. Because they make these to order. The mint doesn't predetermine how many to make. So first off, they released it at the beginning of the year, which is usually bad because everybody's focused on the Mint State 70. And then we have January 24th coming up. And January 24th is a date you need to circle if you're a coin collector. That's the day that the United States government releases the Apollo commemorative coins. We're going to have them here on our show on the 27th. They are going to be spectacular. Curved coins with the footprint. They're doing a 5-ounce coin, a 1-ounce coin. They're doing a $50. They're doing all that. And because of that, just like everybody else, it's going to suck the air out of the room, if you will, okay? Right. And because of that, so people bought some of these, but they've been doing a lot of other stuff. And you still got Christmas, you know, and the holidays that you're spending all this money on, and then you got January 24th, and this is going to fall between the cracks. I can tell you that right now. That's just my 30+ years of experience stocking them. Well, the fact is if it doesn't, it's second or third. Right. It's still the lowest price I've done in 10 years, so I'm not charging any extra for that. I'm just imparting some speculation upon you that I think may be the case, and if you've watched this program a lot, you know I don't really ever do that. Okay, I may say it's the rarest coin, but we know it's the rarest coin. Right. Okay, but this one, I just have a gut feel that this could be. This could be a really, really good coin because I underbought it. Right. Okay? I think everybody else is going to do the same exact thing. And I even thought that when I was ordering, and I said, I think this is going to be one of the rarest ones, and I still bought 5,000 fewer coins than I should have. This edition should have been 4,700 or 5,200. In the past, we've had them 7,000 or 8,000. And so you have a lot of that coming to bear. So we're down to 2,796 on this. And like I said, I think we're probably 2,300 sold right now. 2,300 sold, thank you. So if we're at 2,300, write down this order number right now so that you don't miss out. Oh, there you go, 2,303. You ask and you shall receive. Yeah, we love our producer, Allison. 655-320, write that order number down. Remember, it is free shipping. It is so rare, just as rare as the coins we sell, to have free shipping on Coin Collector Day. So take advantage of it. Happy New Year. This is a gift to you, and it's 4 flexible payments. So you get this home for $44 and some change. And Mike just told you that 10 years ago, much more expensive. So you're getting a steal here, and this could be the rarest that he said. And that's what you look for, right? Of the West Point, yeah, sure, that adds, I mean, you know, the most important thing is you want the highest grade. Well, these are graded perfect, so you got that coming in. But then you want to talk about mintage. You know, the rarest, or you want to have the rarest or the first or second or third rarest. You want the rarer the coin, the more the value. The most important is the grade. But understand, let's say you have a $5,000 coin. In Mint State 70, it's a $20,000 coin. The mintage starts it, and then within the coin, then the grade's the most important. Well, and then it's first day of issue, so when it's gone, it's gone, because there's no such thing as adding on to first day of issue. Right. So, and this is exclusive to HSN. Yes, 100% exclusive to HSN. So you can't buy this coin anyplace else. So when I say at $179.95, it's the lowest price that we've done in about 10 years on a Proof American Silver Eagle. Awesome. That we have with that. And then, of course, today is free shipping and handling. When I sold 2,300 of these several days ago, it was not free shipping and handling. Almost fall over. Okay, that's exactly right. So that's a great opportunity. And like I said, so we have under 500 coins remaining. We're going to sell it. We have this in this hour. I have it in the primetime show tonight. I've only ever aired it one other day. Wow. And that was on our today's special day that we aired this coin. So the fact with fewer than 500, this will sell out today. And that makes it a very important coin. And it's crucial that you get in on this right now. Because once the first day of issue is gone, that's it. Because obviously we have to do that first day. I love that. That frosted image, talk about that DCAM. Well, what you've got, what the deep cameo means is this, is it's additional designator of value. A proof coin's a proof coin. That's the PR or the proof side of it. They strike it multiple times at higher pressure. It gives you this mirror in the field. Is you do this right here, and it raises this out. You see what I'm saying? It makes this stand out. So it looks like a piece of cameo jewelry. And so that would, not all proof coins are deep cameo. The ones we sell are. If it's not fully struck, it's not, you won't get that cameo left. So there it is. There's 487, 486, 485 is going down. Now, that we probably have enough for this show, which is fine. But what I don't have enough, I can guarantee you, is I do not have enough of these for our primetime show. tonight, and that's going to be an issue. So once this coin sells out in the very first week of January, which I would normally get, I think it's going to follow the course just like me, everybody else, I think. Particularly dealers are going to underbuy this coin, collectors are going to underbuy this coin, and before you know it, it's going to be the end of the year, it's going to be 3/4 of the way through the year, the government says, that's it. We look at the mentions and go, okay, well, I should have seen that coming with that. Now, when I say it's the rarest West Point minted eagle, okay, the rarest West Point minted eagle, it may well end up being the rarest of all of the proof eagles. Now, the 1995W is a special issue coin. That was made for the 10th anniversary. That was the very first silver eagle proof silver eagle to have a West Point mint mark on it. That was issued in 1995 and was called the 10th anniversary set. And that coin in this condition is $30,000. Then after that, 96, they start issuing the regular issue proof eagles at the West Point Mint. I think it's going to be rarer than any of the regular issue coins. Could quite easily become the rarest coin of all the proof eagles, because one of the first couple years they made them at San Francisco, then they made them at Philadelphia. I think it could be rarer than all those coins as well. And this turns out to be the rarest silver eagle that's in there. Then that's absolutely positively incredible. Then that's a coin that is off the charts. Then that is a coin that is truly, utterly, fantastically special. If it's and 179 is ridiculously underpriced. Even if it's the rarest West Point minted American silver eagle, 179.95 becomes a tremendous value. But I'm not going to charge any extra because at this point I don't have that information. Now, if I have the information, then I'm going to then we're going to act on it from a price and availability standpoint. So the market acts on it.
This is the time to jump on it.
Now's the time to jump on it, because even if it's the second or third rarest or the fourth rarest, it's still the lowest price I've done in 10 years. I had last year's coin, which is not the rarest coin. It's not going to be the rarest coin. We already know that information. We sold that at $179.95. We sold that out. The edition was actually a little bit bigger. And so regardless of what happens, it's a great edition. It's a great price. It's the proof coin. It's eagerly anticipated. We rarely can offer it at the very beginning of the year. This is one of the very first times we've been able to do that at the beginning of the year. And people always ask me,
so pretty.
It's funny why I keep doing this.
Okay, I know, I just switched it.
They're kind of electrostatic. Dust gets on them.
Right.
You know, because of this. And so I do that to clean it off so that people can see, because they go, oh, what's wrong with the coin? There's nothing wrong with the coin. There's just got a little dust on it. And so that's why I'm always clearing that dust. And sometimes I touch it and get my fingerprints off of it.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. So we need to remind you, it's all coming encapsulated, the special packaging. You're getting the red oak wooden box to go with this, which is easily a $15 value we're throwing in, and it's free shipping. And you get all of this home for $44 and some change on your first flex pay. And we don't always have flex pay. We certainly don't always have free shipping. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but I just want you to understand.
But it's the time to be a broken record, because we don't do free shipping for coins.
Not
we
for
just
coins.
don't.
It is on everything. But yeah, you see that asterisk at the bottom, it usually means that
coins.
Coins, it's the exception. So very special for you, and I'm so glad we're able to get it, because if you're a coin collector and you're waiting for that rare piece, this is it. It could be the rarest since the W of 1995. So take advantage. So coming up, ooh, solid.